Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Freeborn, and you're watching Central Valley Real Estate. It's so good to have you watching. And our next guest is Sandra Navarrete.
Correct.
All right.
Sandra Navarrete. Correct.
Navarrete.
Yes.
Okay. I'm always messing up names.
It's fine. I do speak Spanish, so I am bilingual.
Okay.
Si habla español. So if anybody needs help and they're a real estate agent and they don't speak Spanish, I'd love to help your clients. You could always send them over. I'll take good care of them. I'd be more than happy to pay any real estate agent a referral fee. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, I just thought I'd throw that out there since you pronounced my name incorrectly. No.
Well, thanks for being gracious on me. And, it looks like you've got a lot of stuff to share with us.
Yeah,
so what do you think of the market?
Things.
What do you think of the market right now?
You know what? The market is good right now. However, there is a shortage of inventory. A lot of buyers, more buyers than sellers. So I would say it's definitely a little bit of a seller's market. Good time for them to sell if they could find somewhere else to live. Right. So we need more sellers. So I would say in Fresno, Clovis, MLS, inventory, say the end of December. I don't have January's numbers yet because we're in January still. But there's about 1151 active listings, which may sound like a lot, but it is not. We need more sellers. One thing I did want to touch on is, that being said, I mean, sellers, if you have any questions or you think you might be wanting to sell, whether it's 6 months from now, a year from now, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions as far as what you need to do to prepare your home to sell. A lot of people think they have to do a complete remodel. Yeah, it'd be nice, but I mean, honestly, as long as it's clean, if you want to declutter some, that'd be awesome. Just mainly declutter, clean. Obviously, if you have pets or you're a smoker, you'd probably want to paint and change the carpet or clean the carpet, see if that takes away the smell. If you smoke, definitely you might have to change it. So those two things, paint and carpet, go a long way, just because the smell, it stays there when you're a smoker. And pets, if you have pets, sometimes you can hide it. You can put some plugins in the wall. You know what I mean? But it's something to think about. I mean, right. So if you're thinking about it to, doing it in 6 months or a year, you might want to start preparing now because it might just cost you a little bit. Not a lot of money, but just a little bit,
I see.
If you want to do a complete remodel, that's a whole different thing. That's more if you want to kind of flip it, the term that a lot of people use, Right. So if you don't know a lot on it, that might be something for you. But if you're just your normal, person like, say, me, I wouldn't want to do that. Maybe I just, change the flooring or something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it sounds like you can definitely answer a lot of people's questions.
Yes, whether you're buying or selling, I'd be more than happy to answer questions
or even
for anyone.
If they're just curious.
Yeah, or just curious, like what if? Another thing is if you're a buyer, one thing I'd really like to share that a lot of buyers do not know. A lot of buyers seem to think that they have to have the best credit to buy. Mm-hmm. You don't. I know lenders that will do you could be a 580 credit score, mm-hmm. To be able to purchase a home. There's also a lot of down payment assistance programs. Again, doesn't mean you have to be poor to qualify for them. I mean, you can make up to 60 grand a year, and still qualify if you, for example, are a family of 4. Right. That is not my expertise, but I have had people qualify for down payment assistance program, and with very minimal money out of pocket, they could purchase a home.
Wow.
And not having the best credit.
You have a few numbers here.
Yeah.
What would something like that look like, payment-wise?
So, for example, so the average home in Fresno, Clovis is about $266,000, more or less, okay, which is still a great price considering that, we're probably the least expensive place to live in California, okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to show you some numbers based, say, for example, on $250,000 sales price. Going FHA with the minimal down payment of 3.5% down, your payment would be approximately $1,675. Okay. If you're doing a veteran loan, which is a VA, on that price, your payment with little money or hardly any money out of pocket, because that is what the VA loan is famous for, is no money down. Your payment would be $1,533.38. Okay. On a conventional with 20% down, your payment would be $1,326. Now, I don't know about you, but I mean, I know there's some apartments close to where I live where the rent is $1,400 for an apartment, a 3-bedroom apartment. Right. So, I mean, if you're able to buy, why wouldn't you? Why throw your money away when, you know, you can buy, you know? So especially if you could get free money, you know, to be able to purchase. I know a lot of people are concerned right now about interest rates. However, I mean, they haven't, anything under 5% is awesome. I mean, I know way back when, I know people, you know, if you're older, I don't want to say old, but older, in the 80s, they, you know, they tell me, I wasn't old enough to purchase them, but they say they used to purchase a home 12%, 8%, 9%. I'm like, what? That's insane, right? Yeah. We just really got spoiled. We got spoiled being in the 3s. Okay, so now we're in the 4.5 range. The rates change daily, not by much. I mean, even 4.5, 4.25. I mean, there's still great rates. I mean, it shouldn't scare anybody away. So maybe, you know, you were going to buy a $275,000 home. You might have to buy a $250 now, just because of the difference in the payment. Maybe you don't qualify for that $275, but you could still buy a decent home in Fresno for $250. You know, so I definitely encourage anyone that may be thinking, oh, maybe my credit's not good, and also we can hook you up with someone that does credit repair. If the loan, what's the worst thing that can happen? The worst thing that the loan officer could tell you is, no, you cannot. We're just scared of that word, no. I mean, that's the worst thing, is no. I mean, okay, so I can't buy. I'm still going to keep renting, you know what I mean?
Exactly,
like, not that big of a deal. Oh, and then that loan officer can refer you to a credit repair person. Sometimes I have seen buyers being able to purchase within 6 months after they've seen the loan officer or credit repair person. So yeah, it's not, these numbers here are actually from Home Services Lending. His name, David Harris, gave them to me. He was nice enough to print these out with today's rates. So they change daily. So I want to say yesterday's is different, the day before is different. So whatever you lock your loan in at that day, that's what it will be. However, you are able to use whatever loan officer you can, I mean, or you'd like, I should say. You don't have to use, you know, nobody should tell you different. You're able to use whoever you'd like. However, we do have, from experience, we use loan officers that we've dealt with before, just because they did a great job for other clients. So we kind of just refer to the same ones. Right. Usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into your listings.
Okay.
You have some pictures for us?
Yeah. Right. I have a listing that is in Orange Cove, actually, which is, if you haven't heard of Orange Cove, it is about 50 minutes from here, next to Reedley. Nice little town. The home that I am going to talk about is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1667 square feet. The lot size is 6,200 square feet. It was built in 2006, so it's fairly new. The carpet is in great condition, has a good little floor plan, has a fireplace. I know I say it has a fireplace, but believe it or not, a lot of the new homes are being built without fireplaces, which is, you know, kind of different, but I personally like fireplaces myself. I love it. Just being cozy by the fire, nice countertops, clean. And also the lot size is 6,200, and nowadays 6,200 is considered a good lot size. Again, a lot of the home builders, I mean, new lot sizes are 4,000 square feet. They're starting at 4,000 square feet. Some are 5,000, and it's like, whoa, okay, so you sneeze and your neighbor could hear you. No, no, and for some people that works, you know, but but I'm just saying, if you're looking for a decent, nice lot size, this home has it. Good starter home, or actually good rental property too. The price is actually only $195.
Wow, you're kidding.
Yeah, $195. So, you know, something like this in Fresno would be a little more. I would
This
say
segment
this
was brought-
probably in Fresno might be 230, 240, depending on the area, of course. But it's a good little floor plan, good house. And actually, me and my partner, Alicia Smith, will be doing an open house this Sunday from 1 to 4. So if you or any of your friends are looking to relocate, or if you know anybody that lives out there, it's still Fresno County. I know it's 50 minutes away, but we're kind of spoiled here. I mean, if you live in Southern California or San Francisco, I mean, drive across the bay, it's going to take you 45 minutes. We're a little spoiled, so it's not too bad.
Not bad
Not
at
too
all,
bad of a
yeah.
drive. But if you know anyone or have family or friends, send them our way. We'll be there from 1 to 4. We might have some goodies. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Well, I like the fireplace on that house.
Yeah.
And it looked like it had a nice open kitchen as well. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Well,
Yeah.
Do you have anything else for us?
Well, no, I just want to say if you you can find me on Facebook. I'm under Sandra Navarrete Realtor on Facebook. Or if you forget that, you can also search me on guarantee.com. Look for my office. I'm on Palm and East. Just remember the Palm part and you'll find me. And then I believe I'm the only Sandra Navarrete, I guarantee, because there's quite a bit of us, like 3,200 agents or something.
Okay.
So I'm the only Sandra Navarrete, so that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
And my phone number, my cell phone, call me, I will answer. Real estate agents are supposed to answer their phone, right?
Right.
And I do. It's very rare that I do. That I do not, I should say.
Right.
So if you call my cell phone, if I don't answer, it's either I'm on the other line or sleeping.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I'm pretty. I don't have babies. I'm good. My schedule's flexible. A lot of people don't realize we work, 7 days a week. Even though we're not at the office,
Yeah.
we are mobile. We're working from our car, from friend's house, from party, whatever. Like, we just need our cell phones,
Yeah.
There's certain things you can't do, but, pretty
But
much
you'll
if we could.
typically- you'll
Yeah, like
typically
I've
bend
been
over
at
backwards and
yeah, for sure. Like if I need something signed or something, luckily with technology now, we can pretty much have anything signed digitally. So you
Yeah.
send it and sign it, send it back, send it to wherever it needs to be done.
Oh, that's nice.
Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, that smooths the process right along. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show again, Sandra.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I hope you come back sometime.
I hope so too. Thank you.
We'll be right back.